if I'm mad, I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath, better not cross my path. I'm just mad, I'm big, mad. We stay mad, cause we mad.
Good evening, everybody. You're tuning to the Mad Ones Live podcast. I'm your boy Booger Lee Jones, the host with the most, man. Hey, man, y'all see what's going on today. Y'all know today ain't gonna be in here a long time today, so we got movie night tonight. Let y'all come on in, man. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Jill? What's going on, Gina? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on today, man. We going over this Marvel trip with this damn Marvel finna turn the Black Panther white, and a lot of folks highly upset about it. Let me just say that. This is crazy. But before we get to that, there's a lot of stuff that's still going on in LA. LA and I got worse out there. I don't know if y'all know the Navy done hit town now. The Navy is in town and Los Angeles, and now I feel like it's going to get real bad for a lot of people out there, man. I'm just being honest. Maybe done hit the town, and it don't look like it's going to be good. Let me show y'all some of this stuff. Where we at? We got this right here. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be in here too long today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, they been getting their notifications too, they told me. I told they might have to damn unsubscribe, subscribe again to get their stuff. But yeah, maybe done hit the town and it's getting wild out there in Cali. Oh man, hold on, damn, camera on. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. All right. Gotta get all this stuff set up. All right. Hold on, I'm back now. All right, okay, there we go. Yeah. No. Damn, internet be acting crazy. Everything be acting crazy on stream, yo, when I be doing this. What's going on, Queen B? What's up? What's going on, Mr. X-Lex? What's going on, man? But yeah, the military done hit the ground in Cali, and this finna get a whole lot worse for a lot of these people. That's all I want to say. This is some of the footage here. The Navy done came in.
Last few minutes from the Border Patrol landing at that Homeland Security office on the Paramount side, right next to the Home Depot, and they are unloading this huge helicopter with, I mean, just boxes and boxes, dozens of the boxes of ammunitions, less lethal.
Yeah, told them they're storming up here. I don't know about that.
Getting ready for some kind of a major battle. I mean, it really has to be said. This is a remarkable sight in the middle of a suburban street here where they are just unloading all of these weapons, carts full of boxes and flammable weaponry. So you can see that it just made its own parking spot there in the parking lot of that Homeland Security office on the other side of the river where all of this is taking place, and just a few blocks from that Home Depot and right across the freeway from where that car fire was, just a few blocks away, and the protesters squaring off. But this,
they got a lady, she reporting on it on the ground. She said that the Navy done hit the town in Cali. That's why I say this ain't gonna end well for a lot of people. Nah, this ain't gonna end well at all. Trump talking about damn locking up Gavin Newsom. Hey man. So they gonna lock Gavin Newsom ass up. How bad about got out here. Trump talking about locking up Gavin Newsom and Gavin. But yeah, this lady here on the ground, and she breaking it down when she come out the Navy just hit town.
I understand administration is calling the Marines into quote unquote help LA. So I just want to show you what they are sending the Marines in to deal with right now. This is everything happening in downtown LA. This is after a peaceful vigil this morning, basically in Grand Park. Look at what's happening. Okay?
Let me say this, when you had this peaceful lady, the other places, they've been breaking in the damn Jordan store, they broke in the Apple store, them folk done looted all these stores. It's peaceful right now, but when the sun goes down, hey man, too much going on.
This is it. This is the march. It is peaceful. People are walking with signs. There are dogs. We don't need the fucking Marines.
It's too late for that.
Around.
Let me say, it's too late for that. Them folks say the Marines are, well, they on the way. And so, I'm going to tell you about the Marines, too. All that doing what y'all doing to the police, people, hey, bucking on them folks ain't going to end well. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. I ain't seen no people protest yet, neither. Hey, I keep that same.
Peacefully protesting as
I'll keep it.
Please tell us, right? We don't need to watch Fox News.
I'm saying, like, oh, hell no.
Okay, you guys. I understand.
So I'm out of peaceful protest. No, that's not what's going on out there. Isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy because this peaceful now. This is what they're doing to their own people now. But it's peaceful. I want y'all to see this. This is when the sun goes down. This what be making me mad. Like y'all doing it to your own damn people. Yeah, like this what's going on. This like she's a message. You can't make this stuff up. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot going on. There's a lot going on out here, man. They got let me say this, cause where your boy at? Him right here. Why didn't put him up on the screen? I gotta play this damn no 3 for him because hey man. This is exactly what he got.
Karma coming back, she going round and round.
Now, his ass right here. Yeah, look like Ice done picked his ass up. Remember him? Latinos for Trump, leader Hector Lewis, loud ass coaching, and Cuban activist who rallied others to vote for Trump was picked up by ICE and is a detention center waiting to be deported. See, that's all I'm saying. These same people voted for this stuff, man. They voted for this their damn self. Like, karma, you owe your people an apology, buddy. You really do. Owe your people an apology. You done got people to vote for these damn man. They picking y'all ass up. Straight up. What the address? Put my damn phone. I was in my pocket. Hold up, let me get the address. Yeah, he done, it's karma like hell. Here you go right here. Yeah, that's the address. Yeah, but yeah, it's karma like hell, man. He done damn sit here and got these folks to vote for all these damn folks. Let's go, Hector. Hector got to go, Tyson. They get rid of Hector. They get Hector up out of here.
You gonna come back in?
Man. Yeah, they gonna get Hector up out of here. I don't know. I gotta cut the damn camera out because this damn thing be moving slow. But yeah, man. But see, they got what this is right here. Oh, this right here. There's something else going on. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But look at this. Check this out. Check your boy with the damn big rig. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna fireball that because they're gonna blow everybody up on the damn bridge. I'm pretty sure they'll carry some gasoline or something. But that was going on in Cali. Oh, let me say Texas ain't even bullshitting before. You know, they protesting in Texas too. Texas ain't even playing with these people. Hey man, these southern states, I don't know if y'all want to do the same thing y'all doing in Cali. Let me find this. Yeah, Texas not bullshitting. But yeah, I gotta find it. Oh yeah, this Texas right here. Texas, we ain't California. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Yeah, this Texas right here. I guess they protesting in Texas too. Texas ain't going for it. They Austin, Texas police attack. They attacked the protesters down there in Texas. You know, they ain't nothing but a bunch of rednecks down there.
Okay. Oh, shoot. It's so frustrating. Cover your face. Cover your face. Oh, shoot.
The black folk go missing on them back streets and stuff in Texas. That wasn't good. They wish they could use lethal force in Texas. I'm gonna be honest with you. Then, hey man, they make this stuff up, man. You cannot make it up. The what you call it people say, the little Mexican, it's crazy because the Mexican dude speaking out against what's going on. Let me find Buddy, man, because he said some real stuff. The same thing we were saying yesterday. Why the hell is y'all protesting waving a Mexican flag? That's basically what he's saying. That's him right here. Migo in the house. You said that Migo ain't, he ain't with the bullshit. Migo in the house. Migo said, I ain't coming out. Migo let you know those. Look. Yeah.
just so I could clarify it. You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico. But you're waving the Mexican flag and you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay. That seems normal to you? That seems logical? That's not stupid at all? None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture and to the United States culture.
You gonna say
You guys are an embarrassment to everybody around you.
oh, this all home. You see,
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
that's that. Y'all see
Too
me.
bad.
I ain't coming out there.
But let me get
Crazy as hell. It don't make sense. Yeah, he right. It really doesn't make sense. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, they were talking about these governors and these Democrats. It's the head of ICE again. What's the boy named Tom? What the dude name? Tom, whatever his name is. Yeah, this
The president
head of
said it
ICE.
would be fine if you arrested Gavin Newsom. On what grounds would you arrest Gavin Newsom?
Well, that whole thing has been taken out of context. They haven't crossed the line yet. But like any other U.S. citizen, if you cross that line, I don't care who they are, the governor, the mayor, wherever, when you commit a crime against ICE officers, we will seek prosecution.
So this whole thing is just a bunch of noise, basically, because you're not claiming that Gavin Newsom has done anything to impede ICE officers.
Well, I'll leave that up to DOJ, but what I'm saying right now is when someone commits a crime, we'll ask the Department of Justice to investigate and prosecute. So I'm not a prosecutor, so we'll hand that over to DOJ, but right now, to arrest the governor right now. I don't know if he crossed that line.
Tell us the situation as you understand it right now.
But right now, things are somewhat calm, but we don't see the violence we saw last night.
Why do you think things have gotten more calm?
Look, I don't know, National Guard is now here on the ground helping to protect life and property. They're protecting government.
When will the National Guard be able to go home?
Well, that's a case-by-case decision. That's a day-by-day decision. We'll see.
The president said it would be fine if
Trump won't Gavin Newsom and all of them locked up. God damn, man. Trump here. Hey, man. Gotta make this make sense, man. Now, this dude here, I don't know what the hell. He done lost his damn mind. Let me explain this. Now, this Chinese dude say China will step in and help defend the citizens of California. And I'm gonna say this to this Chinese dude. As soon as y'all do that, you're gonna start a damn war. China ain't got no pull over here. They don't run the goddamn thing in America.
Closely following the events unfolding in Los Angeles, we urge the government of the United States to ensure the legitimate rights of Californians. China reserves the right to intervene if situation on the ground does not improve. California independence. Free California.
Man, y'all look now and say, all right, yeah, he done lost his damn mind. I said, as soon as China's trying to step me off and start a war. Y'all run the goddamn thing over here, man. But they how bad it's getting out there. It's crazy, bro. They locked the damn report up from CNN last night. Hey, man, this shit ain't funny, but man, it's crazy as hell out here, man. I'm trying to figure, they done locked the report up from CNN.
John, hold on. I want to. Jason, what's going on? I hear you. Am I seeing Jason Carroll being? What happened, Jason?
I'm being detained. Laura. I'm not being arrested. Correct, officers?
Did you hear what he told you?
No.
We're letting you go, but you can't come back.
Okay.
Then if you come back, then you go.
Hey, you see what they did the other reporter? They shot her ass with a rubber bullet yesterday. So, hey, man, let y'all know y'all reporters better stay y'all ass out the way too, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Okay.
Okay, please.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Take care. You too. Nice to meet you.
Second, John, hold on. I
Right
want
on the time the damn CNN reporter told his ass, hey man, don't bring your ass back over here. It was in California too. Told him don't bring y'all ass back over here. They done detained his ass. Hey. They're like, look, this how bad it's getting though. See, this is the messed up part about it. Like, these folks putting these folks identities out here, threatening these folks' family.
Daniel Cruz. He makes 105,000 a year. He gained a lot of weight. Tacos, man. Velasco gained a lot of weight, but man, he makes 154,000 a year. Oh. It's no safe.
Y'all don't even be. That's bad business doing stuff like that. Y'all gonna get some of these folks hurt, man. Y'all do know some crazy ass people out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But see, I'm gonna show you what the Marines doing now. I'm gonna show you exactly what the Marines out there doing. That's why I say, hey man, y'all better listen. LA protesters loaded into buses by Marines. Check it out. They gonna get y'all ass in time. Not like them folks who stormed the Capitol. Trump gonna get y'all ass in time. Yeah, they gonna get themselves hurt, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. Like, I ain't mad at you protesting. Y'all tripping. And see, this is what it's gonna turn into too. You got the MAGA white people. They ain't with this. Look, they out here. Look, this the MAGA white people and the Latino folk. Hey, I don't know where this is. This in Tampa. Oh, hell, this in Florida. You know what I'm saying? The MAGA folk like, hell, we with it. The Latino like, no, you know.
We want life. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. Yeah, and you're back. We want life. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. We love Mexico, go back to Mexico. Yeah, and you're back.
Yeah, this it's crazy. This is exactly what this stuff turning into, man. Yeah, and see what he done did. He done tricked y'all folk, man. The man trying to do that martial law in Las Vegas. He done tricked y'all. Y'all done played right into his hand. Buddy right here, I was him. Hey, they done offered a $50,000 reward for your ass. I wouldn't trust nobody you hang around. They want your ass. Yeah, they want better ass. I'm just, hey man, evil hell, man. There's so much crazy ass stuff going on. Well, all this, I think it was the perfect time for this. Let me see, I got it. Hey, while all this going on, I think R. Kelly lawyers smart. They want a point while Trump distracted with all this other stuff. It's about the perfect time for this. Look,
filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder by high-ranking Bureau of Prisons officers and officials.
Folks planning to kill R. Kelly right now. He say, alternative and President Trump to free that client from prison. Legal team accused feds of planning to kill R. Kelly. But it's the perfect time for this. Kelly, you might go and get a part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might go and get him a part, man. It's the perfect time for this, kills. You know, you ain't got nobody like 50 Cent going against you. They gonna probably let your ass on up out of here. You know what I mean?
These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his convictions be exposed. We recognize the stunning quality. These are not allegations made by our Kelly. These are not allegations made by my office. These are allegations made by men who were solicited by government prosecutors and Bureau of Prisons officials to first violate the constitutional rights of Mr. Kelly and secure his unjust convictions, and second, to kill him.
R. Kelly. They try to get tails up out of here, man. It's the perfect time to party. Hey, him and Diddy got a plan. Hey, what he say?
Plan you've been working on. I ain't working on no plan, Ray. I know you. And I know when you got something brewing. I know it. What I got brewing? I got brewing, Ray? You tell me.
Look, hey, man. Him and old Diddy got a plan, man. They trying to get up out of here, man. Him and the Diddler got a whole plan. They trying to get up out of prison, man. Diddy ain't even convicted to them trying to get up out of there. So, meanwhile, now out there in the black community, the young nigga that lost their damn mind. Lord, who heard this? Oh, Lord, I can't believe nobody even did this. Meanwhile, in our damn community, this was going on with us.
Swear to God, I'ma spray. Drop the low, I'ma slide. Shoot you right in your face. Wonder who gon' die today.
They done changed my girl to my off. Okay, now here it is. This is what we got going on, all this bullshit going on. It was the YNs.
Drop the low, I'ma slide.
You gotta sit up, man. Lord have mercy. Jesus. You say, talking about my man, what in the hell is going on? Lord have mercy. He done ruined the classic song. You can't make this stuff up, man. What in the hell is this? Hey, what you saying, Charlie? You know, I gotta do that one more time. This man done run a perfectly good song, man. You done fucked up the temptation, man. Hey, man.
Swear to God, I'ma spray. Drop the low, I'ma slide. Shoot you right in your face.
The wheel.
Kill, take, AK. Wonder who gon' die today.
This shit is damn. That's not a damn temptation. Get your goddamn ass on my screen. He got to go. Get off my screen, man. You don't be messing up the temptations like that, man. Wrong with you, youngin'? Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Well, I'm gonna show y'all where they getting this girl hell from the BET Awards last night. Hold on, man. He on the way over there, Chop. Oh, what? Tell them I send them to them when they get started. I got them. I got them in my phone. All right. Yeah. My bad. Ought to go to the damn studio. Yeah, man. But, man, I want y'all to see these damn. I mean, look here, man. They getting old girl here about this thing she said yesterday. What's her name? Dochi. Telling black folks to hit the streets. But these folks in there coming getting the girl here. They like the law.
Ruthless attacks that are creating fear and chaos in our communities in the name of law and order. Trump is using military forces to stop a protest. And I want y'all to consider what kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us. There are ruthless attacks.
Listen, man. Y'all not understanding. They getting black people to want to be alone. They'll find a way to get black Americans if y'all keep minding y'all business under this administration. The Golden Queen said, hi, black people, let's mind the business that pays us. Carry on. I'm going to show y'all some of the comments up under here, man. You know what I mean? Some folks with it. But boy, when I go through these comments, hey, man, these folks tripping. I seen someone throwing a brick through a moving window. That's crazy protest. Look, black people always want to be involved. It is sad. Don't nobody ever take over us, but y'all quit to insert yourself and stuff. Man, they getting these folks hell, man. Trying to get us out of the business. Hey, Trump is doing exactly what he promised when we voted for him. Hey, when they voted for him. This mother here say, why they always ask black Americans for help? Ask the Asians to stand up for something. We're not the protest community. Y'all treat us like crap on jobs, speak Spanish so we can't understand how you promote y'all. We ain't against it, but we do not want to rally up and protest with such a violent, organization, or unorganized protest. That's what it said. Hey. Listen, man, these folks crazy here. I'm talking, man, you just go up on these comments, man, folks like, man, we ain't getting involved in that bullshit. I'm like, nah, they sure not gonna crank up martial law. They've already not seen this. Sit y'all ass down. They sure not gonna crank up. Yeah, I'm with you, Ty. When they cut the check, until they cut the check, I don't want to hear nothing. I ain't getting nothing this here. They talking about the reparations, we can talk again. Until then, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. I'm serious. I hate this happening to y'all. But, man, we've been going through this for 400 plus years. Hey, welcome to the party. That's all I be saying, folks. Just, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's all. Yeah, man, there's so much crazy ass stuff going on out here, man. Yeah, you ain't the only one here. Yeah, they deported old boy goddamn. old girl, damn, he from Nigeria. They got rid of his damn man. So it's just like Latinos, but it's just like more of them immigrants than anything. Yeah. They shipped damn Portia husband back. Yeah, his ass had to go. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Look. Yeah, shit, they gonna get rid of his goddamn man. So it ain't like Latinos, everybody. But you know what I ain't been seeing out there? Did the crazy part. You know what, Phil, I live in the field, he made a good point. I don't know, I ain't been seeing no Afro-Latinos out there. You know why? Because y'all treat them folks like they ain't hitting on shit. Excuse my language. I ain't been seeing none of them out there protesting with y'all ass. And that's just being for real. Haven't seen any Afro-Latinos out there protesting with y'all. None. Not one. I ain't seen not one. Maybe I'm wrong. I ain't seen one. You know what I'm saying? For real. But then you got her, Maxine Waters, out here. Yeah. I got Maxine Waters out here talking about, you don't want to hear nothing you got to say, man. Y'all be blocking these reparation plans. I don't want to hear nothing none of y'all got to say. You, the governor of Baltimore, none of it. And bad, Brian Kemp. He's a white dude. He's Georgia. He trying to do something about our reparations, but the rest of these damn states, hey man, it's crazy.
Even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create, nobody was killed. You're going to say, I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know. And I went from downtown detention back out into the community, talking to people what happened in Paramount, what happened in Compton, what happened in Inglewood. So, first of all, get it straight and don't just rely on what you're being told or the few incidents that you saw.
Don't let me ask you a question. So now y'all telling not to listen to the media. And the other time the media right, huh? Okay. Yeah. Tyson, send her into a hospital. Go on here, nothing Maxine Waters got to say no more. Y'all block our reparations. Damn, y'all. I don't hear none of y'all black fake ass politicians got civil rights so-called leaders got to say no more. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's something else that just got caught. I don't know what in the hell. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, a lot of you're right, Charlie. A lot of folks ain't gonna get none because they people were immigrants. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't want to give them the. Yeah, well, my auntie done traced our people back, so I know, hey, come on with that check with me and mine. We need that money. You know what I'm saying? My auntie done did all the work. How they fake civil rights leaders? I'm gonna tell you why. Cause they sell us out. You hear what Malcolm X said? They sell us out for some checks. In fact, they do sell us out. Yeah, he ain't lying. Yeah, come on, let's be for real. You know I'm gonna put the link in the check for you. If you want to come up and talk about it, you know they sell us out always. You gotta play with I gotta keep praying, Brother Malcolm. Please don't make me play. You know what? Charlie, you gonna make me now. I gotta play now. You talking about how they fake civil rights? I said, then Brother Malcolm, you didn't listen to what I played and what I be playing. Brother Malcolm, I told you. They do sell us out. They sell us out for money. They try to get us to vote for folks. I got a pause. Hold on, Brother Malcolm. I gotta play this for Charlie. This my boy.
Nah,
I
that's
gotta
what
play
I'm
this
saying.
one more
You
time.
can
I
play it.
gotta
You
play
can
this
play
one
it
more
all
time.
you want to, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
That don't make what you
You
said
trying
right.
to
Because
tell me
Malcolm
that
X said it back
you
then.
trying to say, yeah, and it's still going on now. You think they selling us that, Charlie? How
Not
many
everybody.
black you think?
Not
Hold on,
everybody.
let me say
Not
we
every.
got.
No, I don't
I
think
ain't say
that. And I get
all
tired of
of them.
these,
I didn't say all of them.
bro.
I ain't talking
Bro,
about all
how
of
did
them, man.
how
I
did
didn't say
how did
all of them.
Maxine? Okay, well, please explain to me in the audience how did Maxine Waters sell us out as a culture?
Man, Water was one of the people that helped vote down the reparation thing. What are you talking about? That's how she played us. She voted this
Okay,
shit
so
down.
what is reparations gonna? What do you actually think reparations is gonna do for the black community? Given
Reparations
that
gonna do a lot for me. Y'all can cut the check. They said they did it. It's 40. What they say is 43 million African Americans. So what they said that's 400,000 a piece. I can do a lot with 400,000. I can start up a good business with that. And he can do a lot for me. I know what to do with my money. I ain't no damn fool. I ain't gonna be able to spend my money like other people.
that's only if they can prove that you was descendants of slavery that was
Oh, my
unfair.
auntie already did. We
Well,
already got
that's
that
if
You
figured
cutting
out.
me.
that's if they
You
go
My
you
by
cutting me off
he
like
lineage.
got
most.
to check it
You
out
cutting
with
me
my
off
people.
like most of
My
us
people.
do
We good.
before they hear all the facts, and that's why all of us or most of us still think
Oh,
that reparations is. See what I'm saying? You cutting me off before I can
It's
get
a
all the facts
delay.
I'm
out.
sorry. Go
You know
ahead,
what
my
I'm
It's a
saying?
brother.
delay.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
Because
Go
at the
say what
end of
you
the
gonna
day,
say.
it's a system. Just like the immigration system is a system. And they'll let some people come in
Yeah.
illegally and they'll let some people come in on work visas and they'll let them come back and forth if they document it. If that shit ain't documented
Mm-hmm.
of the slavery, and if it's not deemed a certain unfairness in said slavery, and they didn't turn their slaves into indentured servants who was then getting paid and getting they just due as citizens in this country, they're not getting that money. Y'all can
Whether
talk
we
about
were
all the
slaves or
numbers and
not,
what the
whether we were
population of black
slaves or
people
not, they
is and
didn't worry
security
about
and
that
all
with
that
other
stuff there.
nations and other nationalities. Why they got to worry about it with us?
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
They
See,
gave Indians, they gave the
that's
Japanese
called
people.
conflating the issue. You now you getting them, and I'm not trying to like throw a dart at you. I'm just saying that's what we always be doing. Well, why they worried about that if they ain't worried about that for them? Because they did worry about that for them. Every last Jew that came over here from the Holocaust was documented. That's why they got what they got. Every last Lebanese person that came over here after that war was documented. That's why they got what they got.
What
Every
about the
Well, what
single
I'm
one of
Asians?
them.
saying,
What about the Asians? Because Asians also got reparations here and we didn't. So, and half of them are not
I know
documented, Charlie.
they are documented. That's how they got here.
Half of them are not documented.
And they're not getting paid. They're not getting a check if they're not documented. They might be getting paid from somebody else who's getting a
I'm
check
gonna
who is
say this.
documented.
Pay me my mule and my 40 acres, sir.
Well, prove that
yeah.
you are somehow a part of that. Because if your family got
Pay
land
me.
somehow after slavery was over with and they was given money because they was indentured servants, they not get your family not getting nothing. Y'all should look
Well,
into
my
it a little bit
family,
more.
Now
well,
My
I
they
families were
tried
spear
this.
truckers and they was dragged from their spear trucking land over to this place over here where I migrated with my family with the indigenous people here.
That's
Like,
emotion.
I need my mule.
I know that's
Now they
I
emotional.
need
I
my
say
understand
mule.
what
good
you're
what?
saying. I totally
now
Let me say
they
understand
this.
what you're
tried
saying.
Go ahead,
this.
But
Ty.
that's feeling. That's
They
emotion.
tried
That's
this
not the
in
facts.
California. They tried it in California, and the question was, what is the precedent? Are you going to go by lineage or by blood? So
Right.
they
Right.
said if it's by blood, then technically everybody of African descent could get in
Exactly.
on it. If it's by lineage, then you would have to prove that you was a descendant of a slave here in the country.
Now, can I stop you there,
And
Tice, real quick? Because I want to
no, go
add
ahead.
something to that. Because this is what I was saying about people keep saying that these black politicians who done worked hard through civil rights for the last 60 years are selling us out because they voted that down. They voted it down because every time we try to do something for the black community, they vote it into action and then they call it urban, and then they get everybody to get the benefit except us, which is why they voted it down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the whole part of the FBA movement. See, that's all the people call it a terrorist and a hate group. But that's the whole part of it right there. But now, like I was saying, my auntie done traced all my ancestors back. So I'm good. Like my granddaddy helped build Stone Mountain. Matter of fact, my grandmama daddy died building Stone Mountain down here in Georgia. He
So
died
let me
in there.
ask you
I
this.
told him to sue their ass too.
So let
Yeah,
me ask you
yeah.
this. Do your family
Uh-huh.
still got land in Georgia?
Well,
Your
all right,
family still
you
got
breaking up,
land from
Charlie.
back then?
Yeah, that might, but see, this is what you got to fail to realize. My granddaddy, my great uncle bought that land, but my grandma is like half, like she Indian. She ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we traced all that back. Yeah, if you see my great grandma, my grandmama Indian, she look like an Indian, and that's what she
My great
is.
grandmother
Come to
is
find
Indian.
that, but yeah, you feel me? So she's not, you know what I'm saying? My granddaddy people came here on the ship, and they was enslaved. But my grandma people Indian. Yeah, my great grandma.
So Charlie,
She
let me
came.
ask you
You
something.
know
Do
what I'm
you
saying?
feel like we shouldn't fight for that? Like, what do you feel like? Because I'm hearing what you're saying. So I'm like saying, as a person of color in this world that we living in, you don't think that we deserve something for what our ancestors and even up to our parents and grandparents went through? You don't think we deserve anything?
No, that's not what I said. What
I'm
I do
asking
think,
you,
what I do think is that we got it and we not utilizing it.
what do we got, Charlie?
What we got?
Um, you have
What do we
access.
got?
You got access to education and getting a job and EOE and all that shit there and DEI them being in operation.
You just see they just terminated all that stuff, Charlie. You see they just got rid of all that.
No, but that's not the point. We done had it for the last 60 years. There's no shortage of opportunities that are out there. Now, granted, we did go through a nice little period, or not a nice little period, a mean little period where we couldn't get certain jobs and we couldn't go certain places and
So,
shit like that, even though we was quote unquote free. But that's
quick
past now.
question, you need to. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Why come all white billionaires making money on marijuana and niggas still sitting in prison for marijuana charges?
because they don't know the
Right.
laws.
I don't know this. I
Because they
don't want
don't
to
know. Because
know.
they don't know the laws. To be honest,
Yeah.
And
nobody.
that's
Because
Well,
I'm
true.
hell,
gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give you an even. Because I didn't want to go this deep, but to be honest,
yeah.
it's so many of us and other. I don't even want to just make it a black thing, but I'm gonna make it a black thing. How about that? We just gonna stay black. It's so many black people in the black community that talk about the things that affect us in our community, but won't go apply for a fucking job at the goddamn city council, the DMV, the fucking school board, any of these jobs that be readily available, always hiring and affecting us daily, but won't go get a job, but will complain about the shit every single day. That's what I mean about we got it. We got it.
Yeah, but
Because you know
those
what else
jobs
because you
that
know
you
what else
just
we'll
named,
do?
Charlie, are also some of the most discriminatory jobs to get into, especially in
Right.
California. So you
Exactly. But
make
that's
it
the
seem
whole
like it's
point.
easy to just go up
No, I
to
didn't.
go up in there. Well, I'm just from what I'm listening to, it sounds like you're saying it's easy, and those jobs are the most discriminatory in jobs because they want to place who they want to place in those jobs to control what they need to control.
Well, that's the point that
So
I'm trying to make. I never said it was easy. It ain't been
okay,
easy for
well,
me as a felon to get any of the jobs that I've had in the last 10 years, and that's me with a record. So you telling me that somebody without a record can't be consistent and say, you know what, this is the job I fucking want. Period. I
Charlie,
don't
and
care if
I
I
mean,
got to get 10,
you can
20, 30
want what
different
you
people.
want. You can want
No,
what you
you're not
want in
listening.
this life,
But you
Charlie.
can get it too if you make the right noise. If you're not making the right noise,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
say
gonna get
this.
nothing. That's a part of making a difference in our
I tell
community.
everybody,
Oh,
you ain't got
they
too
got
much. I got.
they got discriminatory hiring practices in the equal opportunity for employment place that's government owned, operated, and functioning. So how can you tell me that 30 people can go in here and apply for a job and they black and nobody can get a job? Is that what you're telling me? That's what I would be saying to the news, though.
Listen,
There's no way you're
I'm
not gonna
like,
hire me here. Of course I want to work here. I don't give a fuck about the work environment. This is a
I
government
know the
job.
place that told me before I got a partner. I did get a partner on my family, but before I got a partner, them folks told me with my charges, I could never ever get a job with them in my life. That's exactly what the company told me. but I had to
But
do
that's
the
what I'm
research
telling
and
you.
went and got me a pardon. My shit got pardoned now, so I'm good now. But before then, yeah, I know how it is being a convicted felon trying to get a job. Trust me.
But that's what I'm
I know
saying though.
that.
But this 2025, and we still got half of our community walking around like they convicted felons when they not.
Yeah, they gonna get a pardon if they know what to do. Yeah, it's not as hard as you think it is. You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. Shit be
Yeah,
hard. Don't get me
I
wrong.
mean, but
But we come from a
okay, and
different
that's
time.
all
It's a
fine and dandy, Charlie. But things ain't as simple and clear cut as it's sounding like right now. Because simply, I live in a state that's primarily Hispanic, primarily, and they cater to Hispanics. or Caucasians.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, with me not having a record, me going to college, me having all of this behind me, me being willing and able-bodied to walk in there and say, look, I can fill out the application, but guess what they can do with that application? Throw that fucker right in the trash.
Okay, but you're talking
So
about
now
a
you want me to make
hypothetical situation.
a skeptical of myself, going to the news, making a big, now even if I do get the job, all eyes is on me. Now my reflection on my work is it's going to be even more,
Oh,
because
I'm
now I've
sorry.
made a spectacle.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted change.
No, what I'm saying is change ain't as easy as you making it seem.
I ain't making it seem like it was
So
easy. I said what the steps was. I didn't say the steps was easy. When did I
you
ever
ain't
say
gotta get
easy? When
aggressive,
did I
sir.
ever say
Calm down.
easy?
You
When
ain't
did I
gotta get
ever say
aggressive.
easy? I'm asking you a question. When did I ever say that it was
The
easy?
way you
It
are
don't
coming
matter
off
the
with the
way I'm
conversation.
asking. Okay,
Okay,
well, let me
listen.
ask
You
you real
asked me
soft
a
and quiet
question. Do you
then.
want me to
Let me ask you.
respond to your
Let me ask you
question?
real soft and quiet. What about it? What about it that I said made you say that I said it was easy?
The whole way where you're just saying like, we have these things, we have these tools, we can
We do.
utilize it. Listen, okay, and the way you saying it makes it seem like everybody
Nope.
has access to that. No, we
They
don't.
do. They do.
Even though,
They do.
no, we
They do.
don't.
No, that's
No,
where
we
you're
don't.
wrong. We do. Have you
All
Let
right.
me
applied for the
say this.
job?
I'm gonna say
Danielle,
this.
wait. Have you applied for the
Yo,
job? So you can't tell me what they gonna do. You assuming what they gonna do.
And you are assuming what you're telling me about your mouth too,
No, I'm not.
because
I'm
you're
not
assuming
assuming.
that
I'm telling
process,
you what
and
the
you ain't
system
filled out
is.
for the
There
job
are
either.
jobs that you can apply for that are equal opportunity. You just have not applied for them. But you want to tell me what they're gonna do when you apply for them. How you know?
How you
I'm gonna
know?
say this.
Because you ain't
I
We
never
gotta
applied
what are
for
you
them
talking
either.
about? How do I know? I can go to the website. What are you saying? I know they're
I
always
said, have you
listen,
hiring.
applied
listen.
for one? Have you applied for one, Charlie?
No, I have not. I have a
Okay,
different
so then
job.
again,
But
your
I have
assumptions are
friends who
just what
work at
I'm
the
doing.
DMV, so I
Next,
know
I'm
that they
done
will
talking
hire
to you.
black people down
I'm
here.
done
That's my
talking.
point, Danielle.
You're an
Listen,
So I
assumption
have
just like
facts.
I am an
listen.
assumption.
I
Y'all
have
stop. We
facts and
gonna keep
proof.
it
That's not an
PG.
assumption. You assuming. I'm giving you facts.
You
We
getting
not
aggressive
gonna
for no
argue.
reason. You getting
We
aggressive.
not
I'm
gonna
not
argue
arguing,
up
boo boo. It's funny to me
here.
how people want to say things, but then when they ain't actually put the work to it, then you try to tell somebody else it's amazing.
I
So no,
just
I'm not
told you
arguing with
proof
you,
of somebody
Charlie.
who put the work into it. Do you know
Let me
somebody
say
that used to
Yeah.
work
this.
at the DMV
Let
who
me say
applied?
this.
Because you can't tell me a proof of the story that you just made up that was
And you
hypothetical,
can't
but I
either,
can give
because
you
you
proof
ain't
of
put
mine.
action to work
That's the
either.
whole
You
point.
just talking to. You ain't
I'm
put no
not just
action and
talking.
work with it
I'm just
either.
talking
Listen,
to you, expecting that you would
Next.
be
You're not
intelligent to
really
be able to
talking to
pick
me
up the
anymore
difference
because I'm
between the
done
situations
listening.
I had
listen,
just
listen,
used.
Next.
listen, listen. Let me say this, Sean. First of all, our community, first of all, they got to get educated on how to get the stuff done. That's one thing we lacking. They do got to get educated on how to get it done. Like, they got to get educated on how to get themselves a pardon. A lot of these folks don't even know they can get a pardon or get this shit off
Exactly.
their record.
But
You know what I'm saying?
people
But they
be
got to get
hearing from their
educated.
community that it won't happen.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well,
I
I
agree with you,
wasn't
little
saying
man.
not
We
to
got to at
try.
least try.
I was just saying about how accessible to it. I'm saying I wasn't saying anything about your ability to try. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not against that. But
But
when people
I
give
have
you
seen some folks
information on things
try
that you should try, they should have tried it themselves first.
and it don't work out. I don't think the folks try and it don't
No,
work
you don't
out.
have to try something yourself first to have to tell somebody else that it's a good idea. I
Okay.
don't have to go to. I
All
don't have to play
right, Charlie.
football to just
It's
have my
all
nephew in
good.
it. I
Don't
got two
continue with
nephews.
your
I got
information,
two
sir.
nephews in the NFL.
Continue. And we
I
all
ain't played
okay,
not a lick of
great.
football since I was little. I
Okay.
don't have to
All right.
be in the NFL to
And I got
influence them
4
to say,
cousins
"Hey,
that's
go
in the
pick up the
NFL. What that
football."
mean to
It
me?
ain't about that. See, that's what I'm saying. You in some emotional shit that you want to
I'm
respond
not
to
in.
everything, and you can't
Why
even
every time
listen.
somebody
I'm
don't
trying
agree
to
with your
explain something
emotions?
to you.
Why every time somebody don't agree with what you saying out your mouth, it got to be emotional? It's
It ain't
not
about you not
emotional. It's
agreeing. It's
fact.
about the way
Until
you're
you went
presenting your
yourself up in that
disagreement.
office
That
and
lets
did
me
that
know
to
that
come
you're
back
being
and tell me
emotional
the
about it
easy
and you're not
part of it,
actually
then
listening
I
to
can
the
say you
facts
giving me
of the
facts.
actual
But until
conversation.
you just talking just like me.
Meanwhile, in the real world where I stay at,
Well,
I'm
I don't know
actually
if you
kicking
live in the
facts
real world
because
because
I
I've
look
been here longer
around
than
and
you,
I
sir.
actually participate in the community that
Whatever.
I'm in. And I actually
You
encourage
done.
Hey,
kids
hey,
to
hey,
go
you know,
I'm
we
back
can
to
we
you,
we
Charlie.
we,
don't
we
have to
good.
agree, but
Titus,
just to
Titus,
have
what you
have the
with
belief.
Titus? Hold on, we gonna go to Titus now. Titus, what you got? What you think, man?
I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm trying to find my way back. I was
Yeah,
just sitting right.
yeah.
No, I was just
Hey,
sitting right
I get what Charlie saying, but I get exactly what Charlie saying. But you still like when I mean by some of these civil rights, I didn't say all of them was phony, but a lot of them phony.
Okay.
You know that, Charlie.
Okay.
We not
And
gonna
all of
argue
that
about
is
that.
phony. I know I'm
Uh-huh.
sounding
I will
phony, but
say
it's the
this.
same thing I say about the entertainment industry. I'm sorry, Tice. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah.
No, no,
What
no,
you
no, no,
doing?
no, 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 no. You go ahead and get that out, Charlie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All I'm
Go
saying
ahead,
is
Charlie.
this. All I'm saying is this. I'm telling you where there's an opportunity. I'm not telling you there's an opportunity and there's a chance that you might not get it. I know for sure there's a chance that you might not get it. That's with any job. There's discriminatory practices at any job. But what I'm also saying is this is a government job. So if people start turning out to make a change in their community at these types of jobs that make the changes in their community, and they start getting rejected just because they black or just because they Mexican or just because they Hispanic or whatever, and it's something that's outside of those guidelines, that's gonna be noise made. It doesn't just have to be one person making noise saying, "Oh, they turned me away because I'm black." It's gonna be 30 different people talking on the news. You
It ain't
might not
even
even have
that.
to show up.
Let me
That's
say
how
this,
change
because
happens.
like my partner, that Mexican dude, he joined the police force, and he told me how racist the police is, the police force is. I didn't know him out, so of course I'm gonna believe him because he was a police, and he tell me how racist what they tell them to do and how they tell them to target black people and all that. He told me out his own damn mouth, so of course I know it's racist. Of course, you know what I'm saying. And he was a
But
police officer,
but you
so
know
I
what happened?
know.
But bull, you know what happened when we start turning up in droves and start, bro. You have no choice but to hire these people when ain't nobody else applying, and we need
Well,
to
see,
fill these spots. And the
a
People
question
lot of
is,
are
problems.
applying,
I
they
don't give a
just
fuck
not
if they
getting
got
hired.
purple hair.
I'm gonna say the problem I got nowadays with the black community, like I told Tony, a lot of them too scared. They too scared to do anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. They talk all that rah, but a lot of black folks, the new generation, they scary as hell.
And
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
don't think that we scared. I think
I'm
that's
talking
what
about
I
the new
said.
down
It's
here. I'm
already
talking
a
a
system set up for us not to be in those positions. Even though Charlie, I'm
lot of
not sitting up there trying to go back and forth with Charlie about it. But what I'm saying is it's already set up systematic to us to not be in those positions.
That's my point, Danielle. Is that you
So
fight the
whatever we do,
system
no matter
with
how
the
we shine
system.
and what we do, it's still systematically set up to keep us away from those positions.
Not
the,
if you change the system. You change the system by exposing the system. There's a system
We've been
that's
in the
literally
system
a
400 years, Charlie.
well, 400 years has passed. We're not in slavery no more. Stop living in the 80s, fam. This ain't the 90s either.
Boy, y'all got it. Y'all okay.
You damn right we got it. And until we
It's just a
realize that we
new
got it,
form
we
of
ain't
it.
gonna
It's a
fucking
new
get it.
form of slavery, sir. It's a whole
I
new
know it's a
form.
new form of slavery, and y'all gonna
So
keep falling for it because that's all y'all want to do is talk
don't
about
say
that instead of
y'all,
I,
because
figuring
I'm
out how the
now,
independent.
system works
I'll
so
say
you can
this.
Not
change said
y'all.
system.
Not
I'll
y'all,
say
sir.
this.
Well, that's all I
I'll
keep
say
hearing from
this.
you, and that's the same thing they
Not
say. So I'm putting y'all together. What are you talking about?
well.
go
I'll
ahead,
say
It
this.
Tyson.
sounds
As
Go
good.
ahead.
It
well
sounds
as
good.
acknowledging that there is a system still in place to keep
Thank you.
us, in a
Thank you.
certain position,
Most
we
definitely.
do have to work towards getting in it to change it. I agree. Both things can be true. There is a system there, but we can change it. And we know this because our ancestors have done it before. That's why they burned down all those black-owned cities, and so they couldn't shut them down legally. So they had the KKK come in and burn them down and start all this race riot stuff. Why?
Yeah,
Because they couldn't. Because we knew the law. We knew how stuff worked in this country. Heck,
yeah.
some of that we came up with how it was supposed to work. So we knew how it worked. But that's
And
why they
all of
killed. That's why they did what they did during the what's that the what they call it, the Red Summer, because
yeah.
they couldn't shut us down legally. So
And the reason I
we
say
can get back to that point.
what I mean by say when I say a lot of black folks scared nowadays, I said this on another show. I said these folks bring back slavery right now. Half of black folks go in volunteers. That's what I mean by a lot of them scared.
Probably, but I know
Half
for a
of them
fact.
go in volunteers. Let's just
I
be
know
for
for a
real.
fact that they scary, and the reason why I know is because I tried talking to a couple of black people before, like a couple of years ago. I was like, hey, why don't we just, a lot of us get together and go back and rebuild some of these black-owned cities that once existed and got destroyed? Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
And you know what the response was? Oh
But
well, the KKK they destroyed it before,
Yep.
and I
see,
was like,
that
okay,
right
They're
there
gonna
again.
do it again.
scary.
I was
Yeah,
like,
they
what is
scary.
that? Yeah, they scary.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I be saying.
if they come back, build it again. Be relentless.
Right.
That's our problem. We get
Yeah,
comfortable and we just stop.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Them
I
niggas
will
couldn't
agree
even
with that.
man, niggas couldn't even buy guns during the fucking civil rights movement. What you
Hmm.
mean? It was illegal if
Yeah,
you was to get caught with a gun back then. The fuck? And we got the right to bear arms in this country. But it was illegal for us to carry a gun. They was out here trying to get. The only reason there was so many stolen guns in the hood because they was around there protecting the hood.
That is a fact.
Yeah. That's a fact.
In more
I
states
agree. I
today, we
agree
need
with
to take
all
Why
y'all.
y'all
advantage
do
of it.
that now? Why y'all think I went, even with my record, I went and worked for a gun shop so I can inform people about the gun laws from right there in the shop? Y'all think I'm playing? I ain't just talking to you about it. I'm finna post about it right here from work. I'm the one who run this shop right now. I'm the man in the shop, and I'm telling y'all to buy guns right now.
Oh yeah. That's what I bought. You know what crazy? I would have bought me and my mama one. Both of them
You got
one.
the right to do it. You
I
got the
wouldn't
right
go
to
buy me
protect
some
yourself in this
choppers.
country.
That has nothing to
Yeah.
do with
I
political.
I got
Yeah, but
That has nothing to do with politics.
yeah, but you got to do that. But anyway, all right, move on to the next. So I ain't even get to it, but we get out. What y'all think about this damn Black Panther thing? They turned the Black Panther into a white boy. What y'all think
Oh,
about
it's over. It's over.
that? What
It's
y'all think
over.
about that? Charlie, what you think about that?
What you mean? They turning Black Panther into a white boy?
He a
You know
white
They
that
are.
they turning the Black Panther, the Wakanda forever, into he's white now.
They're going with a new story plot where
Says who?
T'Challa has a white son.
Marvel
He's
said it.
Ryan
mixed.
Marvel
Rosley.
said
He's
it.
mixed.
Ryan Rosley. Hmm.
Oh, so he
Yep.
in another
Yeah.
universe. I mean, I don't really give a damn. It's a made up character. All the black people done made all their money off of that shit so far. I mean, not all of them, but it's a ton of black people that made millions of dollars off that bitch so far. So I mean, man, do what the fuck y'all want to do. You're not gonna get me mad over some fictional bullshit that somebody else getting paid off of. I don't get nan check off
Thank
of it.
you.
They ain't got
Yeah,
none
I
of my
know,
songs
man.
on the
I know.
soundtrack.
I told him, anybody, I see the comment. They're like going to see that shit. They know, well, we ain't going
You
to see
feel me?
this damn movie.
Yeah,
I
you
know
feel
one
me?
thing. They just lost me because I was liking both of the first two, and I
Yeah,
Yeah, they love me
refused
too.
that's
But
to
why
the
I
go
new
said
now, the
on
next one.
I
two.
probably won't see it. You feel me? Because
Right.
I ain't gonna see
I don't
it.
live in that
But
universe where it's black people in Africa. I mean, it's white people in Africa just being.
It wasn't them in this show either. It
Yeah,
was
that's what
for
I'm saying.
two.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't live in that universe. Like I know they got multiverses and shit, but I ain't. You feel
now
me?
we know the next one ain't gonna be that. Ryan Coogler directing the next Black Panther. We know it ain't gonna be that one. Of
It's
course
not
it
going to
ain't
be the
gonna be
next one, yeah. But
that. Yeah, it ain't gonna be
they're
the next
pushing in that direction.
But
They've
one. Yeah,
this
but
is
already
they're
made
not
that
gonna.
crazy.
clear.
So if it's
Well,
not going to be, if he's directing the next one, right? How you going to switch back from a light skinned superhero back to a brother? How you going to do that?
it's the
He's not well.
multiverse.
well, we
He's
ain't
not
seen
going.
no white
They're
Black
not
Panther yet.
switching back from that. What they doing is the next one is still going to be a black individual, and then
Yeah,
after that is going to switch over to T'Challa's mixed child,
yeah, we don't
who
want to see
has
that.
blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, I want to see that. I believe it. I ain't going to see that shit. Just like they just did the
Okay.
Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer always been a man. They done turned the
Well,
Silver Surfer to
I'm
a
trying to
woman.
figure out when the Chala, which is the daddy, right? Is the
Yeah,
daddy,
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
so the daddy killed the daddy took the brother out and left the son. I ain't seen him deal with anybody. So, like, how they?
Well,
Okay,
in the
yeah,
comic
okay,
book, he deal with Storm from the X-Men. That's his wife in the
yep,
comic book. Storm is his
exactly.
wife from the X-Men. But I'm trying to figure out where the mixed child come from. I ain't never seen him deal with nobody else but
He
Storm.
had he
Oh,
was in love with there was a white woman he was in love with, and they ended up
Oh,
back
okay.
together, and they end up having a child together.
okay.
Okay,
oh,
Now
during
this
the
okay.
a real
apartheid,
comic
That,
book shit. I'm good.
during the
I'm
yeah,
apartheid
good.
war, he went in from
Oh, it's some
apartheid, and
bull.
then
You
okay.
I'm,
crazy? You crazy,
in South Africa.
Charlie?
That makes sense now.
This
Okay,
is yeah.
I'm just saying.
he tried to
I
put a
ain't.
Wakanda
But
in
it's just
South
like the
Africa and
Silver
lost.
Surfer
That was a
supposed to be
whole
a
lot of
dude.
loss
They just
because of
they
that.
just turned the Silver Surfer to a woman. I
Right,
ain't never
right.
seen a woman Silver Surfer. I always seen a dude
Nah,
Silver Surfer.
and see, the crazy thing about that is that was so unnecessary. It was
Yeah,
completely
why did
unnecessary.
y'all mess with the Silver Surfer, man? Leave it alone. I'm gonna go see the.
They
I'm
just
still watching
feel the need
Fantastic Four, but
for
damn.
representation. That's their claim. But really, what it is it's BlackRock introducing all kinds of different elements to and making Disney as well as a lot of different AAA gaming companies. They're making them check off check boxes. So
mm.
they gotta have their movies have to meet a certain a certain requirement. They got to
You
have
see
so
what happened when they
many.
tried to make Superman gay? Then nobody want to see that shit.
Wow.
People have they boycotted. They
Representation.
boycotted it though. They're like, man, we ain't watching that shit. I want you no damn gay and Superman. No offense to the LGBTQ community, but nah, I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So what was Lois Lane gonna be?
Offense to them, much offense to the people that's pushing for it.
Lois was gonna be Lois was gonna be his new transgender boyfriend.
Yeah, Louis Lane.
Louis.
Louis Lane, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Louis Lane. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see Superman gay. I don't care. Look, make a new character and make him gay. Don't matter what Super. Leave the old characters alone. Make new characters and make them whatever you want to make them to. But leave them old characters alone.
Nah, they just need to stop with all of this madness. Everybody don't have to be included in everything. Everybody don't have to be included. Like, nah, I'm afraid to give my baby a Superman toy because it might have on a skirt with the tights. I don't understand what's going on here.
The thing is, they already have gay characters that have been, historically gay in the comics. Like, for example, in Marvel, you got Wolverine's son, Draken, and then you got one of the
Wolverine had no son. I didn't know Wolverine had a daughter. I didn't never knew he had no son.
Yeah, okay, so X2 was a clone. That's not his. She's not his daughter. She's his clone. And but he had a son. He had an actual biological child named Drake.
Who?
I don't know. I never knew who his mother is. I've always just known that
he was in love with Jean Grey. He in love with Jean, like Scott, like
he never did get her though. He never gets her.
Yeah, I know he never gets Jean, but I know that's who he in love with. That's weird, man.
I'm gonna ask Google who Draken's mother is.
Who the hell Blade? Blade gonna be white next? Leave it alone. Just leave something alone.
They just need to just knock it off.
You know what I'm saying? At least I can say it's Captain America. That really happened.
Man, they gonna do whatever, man. Feel me?
Yeah. At this point, now that's a true statement.
Yeah, that's a damn true statement, man. But but all this stuff
this day.
Between here, you right there. Yeah, the Navy done hit Cali too. I said they ain't gonna play with them people, man. I don't know what they
especially from San Diego on we a military town. Like we got chips and all kinds of shit here. So like I was shocked that he even had to call the other people down here when we live on a military base. We got 2 bases here. So I don't understand that one, but what I do understand is you keep on. I mean, Trump is what he is, and that's on him. But he gonna show you because California police officers will put you down.
Yeah, I know. The Navy definitely gonna put you down. The Navy definitely gonna do that.
Man, if you watching this and you out there protesting, or you got friends or family out there protesting or whatever, tell their ass to stay peaceful, please.
Please.
You got the right. You got
at the moment, California feel like they officers is in fear, baby, they gonna let loose. And so, my thing is with you, if y'all smart, please stay humble and just chat and sing.
Right.
And then I'm telling them,
be there, and be present, be seen, and that's it.
Are y'all going to hear?
That's how you get what you want.
What you say?
Get it from fighting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All y'all going to hear out there is that Waka Flocka song.
And all y'all black celebrities, stop trying to tell black folks to get out there, and we not getting involved in this.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
They ain't out there, is they? They ain't out there. They out there talking on the screen.
We already know what's gonna go down. We come outside. Man, you think they turned up now? They gonna choke up, turn up. We come outside.
Man, that's when that song gonna start playing. Pow, pow, pow. So we get involved. It's gonna escalate too.
Black folks sit back, eat our popcorn, and enjoy. I ain't saying enjoy the show, but watch the show.
And pray.
Pray, leave it alone. Wait, ain't nothing we can do. We tried to tell y'all. Yeah, we can advise you. Yeah. We get some good advice now. Hey, man, look, this is what you need to do. And if you ain't got no papers, don't even have your ass out there. I'm be honest. If y'all ass don't want to be over here, don't have your ass out there.
You better do like my neighbors. They all hidden in the back. You better try one of they know. They all hidden in the back.
You see what they said? He was at his house in the comfort of his own house. Like, hey, y'all mother crazy. I ain't coming out there. He missed.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna tell that night.
We're not getting involved.
But Phil made a good point. The Afro Latino ain't out there protesting with y'all, but that's because y'all treat them like shit. But that's the reason why. But they ain't out there helping y'all in protesting neither. You don't see no damn Cubans, you don't see no Afro Mexicans, you don't see no Dominicans, you don't see no Colombians, you don't see none of them folks out there.
Because if I was trying to stay in the place, I'm gonna be as quiet as possible.
Well, plus they treat them folks like they treat them like trash too.
If I came to a place knowing that right now it's hot and my family and our livelihood is important here, and if I wanted to extend it here, I'm not gonna be out there. I don't care.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I'm gonna be.
Phil made another good point. He made another good point. You don't see no damn Africans out there protesting. You don't see no Africans, no Haitians. You don't see nothing. Black folk, we stay out the way. You see, man, we ain't got to stand out the way.
For some odd reason, the police see something. For some odd reason, the police look at them and see something completely different from what they see when they look at us. They see us and fear for their life.
Exactly.
You see them, and it's like,
exactly.
Well, I got a theory on all of those things, but
no, we ain't doing it.
we need to show what we do it though.
Huh? Well, we all got different histories of how.
What's your theory, Charlie?
We all got different histories on how we enter this.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, the way different people was treated historically as they come in and gain their rights and gain their knowledge of how to move around in this country and get up. You know what I'm saying? The history of it is different, so we get treated different based off the history because they, you know, some people think that certain people got certain things still in the back of their mind. You feel me?
Right.
So based off of that inherent fear, basically, and it's a fear of everything, and everybody has it because some, you know, when people see big trucks and Confederate flags, they immediately think that somebody gonna try to string them up by the, you know what I'm saying, in a tree. That ain't the case. I pass by them trees all day long, and sometimes they be scared to see me in traffic. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like based off, you know, they be like, hey, sometimes some people, and based off what you just said too, sometimes people be so nervous about whatever their situation is that they just handle them a little bit differently, or they see them in a different light, so they handle them a little bit differently. And you know what I'm saying? Same might be the same disdain, but you know.
Look, I'm gonna show y'all a prime example. Now y'all just want y'all to imagine if these folks were black, what would have happened? Check this.
That's right, Mr. E. I like that comment, Mr. E said.
If these folks were black, what y'all think would have happened? They keep watching.
Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat.
Look, if these folks were black,
bullets would have been already flying.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody made a good comment in the thing. Why is it bullets not flying? Because if they didn't want to, what y'all think would have happened? It would have been over with.
Bullets would have
started flying.
Been drawn already.
Soon as he told him to take them keys out the ignition and that dude put them keys back in there, it would have been a scene.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at the comments, they talking about why there's still bullets in the magazine. Well, there's no shots fired. They like, damn, the guy.
Thank God it wasn't no shots fired.
I'm just showing you the thing. There ain't no shots fired. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Charlie, sometimes people just get scared. Like when they interact with the law, they get scared and they do dumb shit. That don't mean they should die for the dumb shit they do. So I'm glad it wasn't no bullets flying at that moment. But let that been one of us. Had we reached crooked, it probably would have been a problem.
Yeah. Man, they shot old boy with his child in the car. When they told him to get in the shoe,
right there.
And his girlfriend. Man, that man ain't doing a damn thing. Wait, when the police pulled me over, I made sure I have my ID and insurance hands out the window. I'm not making no sense.
Man, I'll be riding in the street like I got charges. I see the police, I go the other way. This way.
Yeah, me too. That's just a natural thing.
That's just me.
I get in my review too when I see them. Man, you know, pull behind. Man, these motherfuckers, it's just a natural thing for me, man. Yeah. But there's a
And
bit
I
true
think
what
that
Mr.
that's like
Edlack said.
Charlie said. Some of us get with that just get installed in us. Because for me, I don't have no record. Like I'm a good law abiding, I think, citizen. You know,
Yeah.
but it's something about the law. Maybe because my sister got killed by the police, it gave me my
Oh
own
yeah.
feelings with that. And so that's like with Charlie, those things like you never know who affected by what. And that
Now,
fear
I know
of
your
police for
sister
me,
got killed by
I
the
just don't
police.
even fuck with
Oh
them.
yeah. I didn't know you put that in your book too. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. That's in
I
book
know you
two.
put that in the book. Yeah, damn, I didn't know that happened. And see, yeah, I had a bad experience with the police too. So that's why I don't fuck with them.
Can I
But
say something?
I know some cool police, but I done had bad experience with more, a lot more, and I know that's
Can I
cool.
say something? You know what? I don't
Yeah.
fuck with police, and you know something? They don't fuck with me either. Except for the 2 national city cops that stopped me because they said they ain't never seen my car in this area, right? They stopped me. They said, "Where you going?" I said, "Home." He said, "Where you live?" I pointed across the street right there.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that's different. I done had them beat me up before. I done had the police whoop my ass, so I don't, man. I know what they do. I know how they
But
get
I
down.
also do tell my black people to stop fighting them. Stop
Yeah. Stop
fighting
fighting
them.
them. Best thing is get them out your face. Don't get smart with
Just
them.
do
Do
what
what
they
they
ask
say.
you to
Get
do
them out your
and go
face.
on about your business because our law is different. Our law is different.
Yeah.
And so
Our law is way different. That's
our
why
law
you
is
gotta know what
different.
you're doing. Even when you in the streets, you gotta know. Now you know they're gonna prosecute you way different. They're gonna prosecute somebody else now. So you ready for what you're doing, what you getting yourself into. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's a true statement.
Which is crazy because Latinos get it just as bad as we do. And I don't understand why we can't get along because they
I don't
will
know why,
gun this
but
down
see,
too.
I'm gonna tell you why. My Latino partner told me when they first get ready to come over here, they tell them don't mess with us. They tell them we evil, we wicked. He told me that out of his own mouth. He said, "Man, once I got to know y'all cool as hell." But he said when they first come over here, the legal way, they show them videos. Hey, these are the people to not mess with. Do not mess with them. They show them that. So they come in here.
I got to say, they do that. They do that with everybody that comes over here because it's the same with Indians. They see a certain image of us that they put out there, and they make it seem like it's every last one of us.
The Africans too. I done have some African people tell me that too. Like they tell you don't mess with the African Americans.
So have y'all ever thought back and sit back and thought that all of this hatred, all of this stuff that we transpire between one another, that's all systemically set up for us to be like this towards each other?
It's set up for the government, of course. Think about it.
That's why I operate outside of it.
We outnumber them. Think about it. Think about it. Latinos, blacks, and all these other migrants got together. We outnumber these people. Of course they're gonna show them that. Like, hey, don't fuck with these individuals right here.
So who gains from us separating like this through culture? Who gains? Because it ain't none of us that's separated.
The government and the rich people. I think the billionaires and the government. Hey, that's it. They gain from all that.
Now, Charlie, that's when we get to talking. How do we reprogram ourselves? That's what we get to talk. Because maybe reprogram.
Mr. X made a good point. We got to change our image. What is acceptable in our culture. That's a good point he made right here.
And to be honest, Danielle, that's wild because that kind of goes back to what I was saying. It's a lot of hidden positions in the city, in everybody's city. All you got to do is probably type in your city name or your county name.com or .org or some shit. You feel me? And they got careers on that motherfucker, right? But
shit. But we got to remove it.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody. You feel me? It ain't gonna be for everybody, but it's for somebody in our community. And somebody back in probably the fucking 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, when they was calling people super predators and all that shit there, and it was campaigns, and it was a lot of racist shit going on. But a lot of that shit might still be in effect, just like them old textbooks and them old videos that they might pop in the DVD player these days or whatever they doing in schools. I'm not sure. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all know when we was still in school, it was some dated shit that was in them in that motherfucker still. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah, Tony just
if that
texted
is
me.
what
Y'all know it's movie night. He like,
that's right.
Oh, Tony ready for us to come over there?
yeah.
What movie did he choose?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Oh, that's okay. Me, myself, okay. Me, myself, Irene.
But I'm gonna
I'll
close. I
see
just
y'all
want to
over
close
there.
it by say though, look
But I hear
look
you,
for them
Charlie.
jobs though. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, somebody putting them videos together and that promo together for the city and the world changing these days. And then when you start making noise on social media, like you said, Donnie, you might get turned away from that job, and it might be some discriminatory practices going on in that bitch. Might need to be exposed. Might need to be TikToked about by somebody. Might not be you, but if you send 2 or 3 nieces and nephews and somebody else, you refer a friend and they send their nieces and nephews, and you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of noise start being made, and all of a sudden change start happening. I get mad enough to make a change. That's why I get so mad. You feel me?
I just want to talk to the youth. That's all I want to do. I don't know how to get into it. That's what I want to do. I want to go talk to them, but I don't know how to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure out a
I'm
way.
still trying to figure it out.
Lock in with me. We'll go to whatever your city name is .org. We'll do that shit on stream or some shit. We'll figure that. That's what the fuck I do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you did that. Yeah, that's what I be wanting to do. I told Tony, I said, I want to know how to talk to the youth. I need to talk to their ass before they get out here in these streets, before they get older and let them know, hey, man, what you think it is ain't what it is. You feel me?
Let's get it popping.
Your ass going up in prison or dead. Hey, I can tell you
just
that
was telling some young girls that the other day. Y'all need to take heed right now what somebody trying to tell y'all, because when you get out here, it ain't what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Hey,
and it's a lot of opportunity.
Hey, I could have been up out here a lot of times. I thank God, nigga, with the people, some of the folks I hung around and people I hung around, most of them being in prison. I thank God the niggas still here. So,
yeah, man, I'm from that generation. Most of the boys I grew up with and went to school, they either dead or gone.
Yeah. I don't want to be no teacher.
It's too much opportunity out here for anybody to be going to prison anymore.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all on the Discord though.
Yeah. Let me go, man. I ain't even out of the But anyway, hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We better go movie night. Y'all in the Discord. See y'all in the Discord. We about this thing.
Bye, y'all. Lights on the way on. Need them lights.
Welcome to the Mad Ones podcast, where all the real ones still